Have you ever felt like you're giving everything, yet you're not getting the respect or love you deserve? Stop chasing, stop begging, and start commanding the respect you're worthy of. Starting today. This is how you change the game. There's an undeniable truth in relationships. You teach people how to treat you. If you want to be treated like a queen, you have to embrace the mindset and habits of one. Today, I'll show you 6 powerful ways to transform how you're perceived. Strengthen your self-worth and inspire him to step up, respect you, and cherish you in a way you deserve. Confidence is the foundation of being treated like a queen. It's not just about how you look. It's about how you carry yourself, how you speak, and how you live your life. When you exude confidence, you communicate to the world and to your partner that you know your worth. And here's the hard truth. If you don't believe in your own value, how can you expect someone else to? Confidence is magnetic. It draws people to you and commands respect without you ever needing to ask for it. But how do you build unshakable confidence? It starts with the way you talk to yourself. Your inner dialogue is crucial. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough or I don't deserve better, stop. Replace those thoughts with affirmations like, I am worthy of love and respect, or I bring immense value to any relationship. Confidence isn't about pretending to be perfect. It's about acknowledging your strengths and embracing your imperfections. A queen doesn't dwell on her flaws. She works on them and uses them to grow strong. Next, invest in yourself. Confidence grows when you actively take steps to better your life. Pursue your passions, learn new skills, and stay curious about the world around you. A woman who is constantly evolving becomes unstoppable. She's interesting, inspiring, and a force to be reckoned with. Men are naturally drawn to women who are self-sufficient and ambitious because these qualities signal strength and independence. When you prioritize your personal growth, you're sending a clear message. I'm valuable, and I'm worth the effort. Your body language also plays a vital role. Stand tall, make eye contact, and walk with purpose. Even if you don't feel confident in the moment, adopting confident body language can trick your brain into believing you are. Studies show that your posture influences your emotions, so chin up, shoulders back. Carry yourself like a queen doesn't shrink to fit into spaces. She takes up space unapologetically. It's also important to set and achieve small goals. Each time you accomplish something, no matter how minor, you reinforce the belief that you're capable and worthy. Confidence isn't built overnight. It's the result of consistent effort and small victories that accumulate over time. Whether it's mastering a new recipe, completing a workout, or learning a new skill, each success strengthens your sense of self-worth. Lastly, surround yourself with people who uplift you. Confidence can be nurtured or destroyed by the company you keep. Be around those who encourage you to chase your dreams and celebrate your wins. Avoid those who belittle you or make you question your value. A queen knows that her inner circle plays a critical role in her life, and she guards her energy fiercely. Building unshakable confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending you're better than others. It's about deeply understanding your worth and refusing to settle for anything less. When you embody this confidence, you'll find that not only does your partner start treating you like a queen, but the world itself begins to respond to you differently. Confidence, after all, is contagious, and it starts with you. Setting boundaries is not about being harsh or controlling. It's about respecting yourself enough to teach others how to treat you. A queen understands that boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but bridges that allow relationships to thrive in a healthy and respectful way. Without boundaries, you risk losing your sense of self, which can lead to resentment, burnout, and feeling undervalued in your relationship. Boundaries begin with clarity. You need to know what matters most to you, your values, your needs, and your non-negotiables. Take some time to reflect on what makes you feel respected and loved versus what makes you feel drained or disrespected. For example, if constant phone interruptions during quality time bother you, that's something to address. When you're clear about your boundaries, it becomes easier to communicate them effectively. The key to setting boundaries with grace is how you express them. Use calm, assertive, and respectful language. For instance, instead of saying, "You never pay attention to me," try, "I value our time together and feel disconnected when we're distracted by phones. Can we set them aside during dinner?" This approach focuses on your feelings and the solution, rather than blaming or accusing. It invites cooperation rather than conflict. It's also important to enforce your boundaries consistently. If you set a boundary but don't follow through, it sends mixed messages. For example, if you've told your partner you need more help with household responsibilities, but continue to do everything yourself, you're teaching them that your words don't require action. Be firm, but fair. If the boundary is crossed, address it immediately and calmly. Reinforce that your boundaries aren't about controlling them. They're about honoring your own needs. Boundaries are not meant to be rigid or unyielding. They can be flexible as long as they still protect your core values. Relationships are dynamic, and sometimes compromise is necessary. The key is to ensure that compromise doesn't come at the cost of your self-respect. A queen knows when to adapt and when to stand firm. For instance, being willing to adjust plans to accommodate your partner's schedule shows flexibility, but tolerating disrespect or neglect is where you draw the line. Many people fear setting boundaries because they worry it will lead to conflict or push their partner away. However, the opposite is often true. A partner who genuinely values and respects you will appreciate your honesty and clarity. They'll rise to the occasion and meet the standards you set. Those who resist boundaries may reveal their inability to value the relationship in the way you deserve. Either way, boundaries help you distinguish between those who are willing to grow with you and those who are not. Finally, remember that setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It's not about trying to change your partner, but about creating a space where both of you can thrive. When you communicate your needs clearly, calmly, and consistently, you're not just teaching them how to treat you. You're also modeling the respect and care they should expect from you. And when mutual respect forms the foundation of your relationship, it becomes a partnership truly fit for a queen. Appreciation is a powerful tool in any relationship. It's not just about saying thank you for the big gestures. It's about acknowledging the small, everyday actions that often go unnoticed. A queen doesn't take her partner for granted. She recognizes and values his efforts, no matter how subtle they might seem. When you show genuine appreciation, you create a positive feedback loop that inspires him to do more and be better. Appreciation starts with awareness. Pay attention to the things he does, even the ones that might seem ordinary. Did he take out the trash without being asked? Fix something around the house? Compliment you when you weren't expecting it? These moments may seem small, but they're opportunities to build connection. When you notice and acknowledge these efforts, it shows that you're attuned to his contributions and that you value them. The key to mastering appreciation is sincerity. People can sense when praise is forced or exaggerated, and insincere flattery can feel manipulative. Instead, focus on being specific and heartfelt. For example, instead of a generic "thanks for helping," try saying, "I really appreciate you handling that. It made my days so much easier." The more specific you are, the more meaningful your words will feel. Genuine appreciation doesn't just make him feel good. It makes him feel seen. It's also important to understand that appreciation goes beyond words. Actions speak louder than compliments. If he's made an effort to support you, show your gratitude by reciprocating in a way that aligns with his love language. If he values quality time, plan an activity that you both enjoy. If he appreciates physical touch, a simple hug or affectionate gesture can mean the world. Tailoring your actions to his preferences shows that your gratitude is thoughtful and intentional. Expressing appreciation doesn't mean overlooking problems or ignoring areas where he can improve. Instead, it's about balancing constructive feedback with acknowledgement of the things he does well. For instance, if you need him to be more attentive in one area, start by pointing out something positive. "I really admire how hard you work, and I know how much you care about us. I'd love if we could spend more time connecting in the evenings." This approach softens the delivery of your request and makes it more likely to be received positively. Another aspect of mastering appreciation is timing. Don't wait for special occasions to express gratitude. Celebrate the small, everyday victories. The simple, unexpected compliment can brighten his day and strengthen your bond. This habit of consistent appreciation creates an environment where both of you feel valued and motivated to nurture the relationship. Finally, appreciation is a reflection of your mindset. When you focus on the positive aspects of your partner and your relationship, you cultivate a spirit of gratitude that transforms how you perceive and interact with each other. A queen leads with kindness and acknowledgement, not entitlement. When you master the art of appreciation, you elevate not only your partner, but also the dynamic of your relationship, creating a space where love and respect flourish. There's a certain magic in mystery. It's what keeps relationships exciting, fresh, and full of curiosity. Staying mysterious and intriguing doesn't mean being secretive or playing games. It means maintaining an air of individuality and surprise that keeps your partner captivated. A queen knows that a sense of intrigue is a powerful way to keep her partner engaged and invested. The first step in staying mysterious is to nurture your independence. Continue pursuing your own interests, passions, and goals. When you're constantly growing, learning, and evolving, you remain unpredictable in the best way. This doesn't mean shutting your partner out, but rather ensuring that your life doesn't revolve solely around the relationship. Show him that you're a dynamic person with layers to uncover. When you maintain your independence, you keep the relationship balanced and exciting. Another element of mystery is unpredictability. The routine can sometimes dull the spark in a relationship. Break free from monotony by introducing small surprises. Plan an unexpected date night, try a new activity together, or share an interesting story from your day that he wouldn't have expected. When he knows there's always something new to discover about you, it sparks his curiosity and deepens his desire to connect with you. Keep your emotional depth intact. While vulnerability and openness are essential for intimacy, you don't need to lay everything bare all at once. Share your feelings and thoughts in layers, letting him uncover them gradually. This creates a sense of progression in your connection and keeps him intrigued. When you reveal parts of yourself over time, it signals that you trust him enough to let him in slowly, which makes your bond feel more meaningful. Being mysterious also means being confident in silence. You don't always need to explain every decision or thought. For example, if you choose to spend an evening on your own, do it with confidence rather than over-explaining why. Let him wonder what makes you tick. This quiet self-assurance creates an aura of intrigue and keeps the dynamic between you engaging. Cultivate an element of surprise in how you express yourself. Change up your style occasionally, whether it's trying a new outfit, hairstyle, or approach to communication. Reinventing yourself doesn't mean losing who you are. It's about embracing your multifaceted nature. A queen knows that evolving is not only healthy, but also irresistible to those who admire her. Lastly, embrace the art of listening more than speaking. When you listen deeply to your partner and respond thoughtfully, it shifts the focus to him and leaves him wanting to know more about you in return. This dynamic creates a dance of mutual curiosity that keeps the relationship alive. Being mysterious and intriguing is about celebrating your complexity. It's not about withholding or being aloof. It's about reminding your partner that there's always more to discover about you. A queen understands that intrigue is not something you manufacture. It's something you cultivate by staying true to your ever-evolving self. When you stay mysterious, you're not just keeping his interest. You're inspiring him to continually deepen his connection with you. Respect is the cornerstone of any strong and lasting relationship. It's a two-way street that starts with you. If you want to be treated like a queen, you must first embody the values and behaviors that command respect. A queen doesn't demand respect with arrogance. She inspires it through her actions, her words, and her unwavering commitment to her values. Leading with respect means treating your partner with the same dignity and consideration you wish to receive. Speak to him with kindness and honesty, even during disagreements. Harsh words, sarcasm, or dismissive tones can erode the foundation of respect in a relationship. Instead, focus on constructive communication. For example, if you're upset, express your feelings clearly and calmly. When this happened, I felt hurt because it matters to me. Can we talk about it? This approach fosters understanding rather than defensiveness. Respect also involves honoring his individuality. Just as you want to maintain your independence, allow him the space to pursue his passions, goals, and friendships. A healthy relationship is one where both partners feel free to grow as individuals while supporting each other's journey. When you respect his autonomy, you show him that you value his freedom, which in turn deepens his respect for you. Another critical aspect of respect is keeping your word. If you make a promise, follow through. Consistency in your actions builds trust and reliability, two essential ingredients for a respectful relationship. Conversely, if you're unable to keep a commitment, communicate openly and take responsibility. Owning up to your mistakes shows maturity and integrity, earning you more respect in the long run. Respecting your partner doesn't mean agreeing with everything or avoiding conflict. In fact, healthy disagreements are a sign of a strong relationship. The key is to approach conflicts with a solution-oriented mindset. Instead of aiming to win an argument, focus on resolving the issue while preserving mutual respect. Say things like, I understand your perspective, and here's how I see it. How can we find a middle ground? This approach demonstrates that you value the relationship more than being right. Respect also extends to how you speak about your partner to others. Avoid criticizing or complaining about him behind his back. Instead, focus on highlighting his strengths and the positive aspects of your relationship. When he knows you speak of him with admiration and pride, it reinforces his respect for you. Finally, leading with respect means setting the tone for how you expect to be treated. By respecting yourself, your time, your boundaries, and your values, you teach him how to treat you. A queen never tolerates disrespect, but she addresses it with grace and firmness. If he crosses a line, calmly let him know. I care deeply about you, but this behavior is not acceptable to me. I need us to address this together. This not only asserts your boundaries, but also invites him to rise to the standard you've set. When you lead with respect, you create an environment where both partners feel valued and understood. Respect is not just a demand. It's a gift you give first, trusting that it will be reciprocated. And when it is, it forms the foundation for a relationship where you are not only treated like a queen, but also cherished as one. The most empowering act you can take in any relationship is to become the best version of yourself, not for your partner, but for you. A queen doesn't seek validation from others. She finds it within herself. When you focus on self-growth, self-love, and self-respect, you radiate confidence, strength, and authenticity that naturally draws others to you. Being the best version of yourself starts with self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and desires. What areas of your life bring you joy and fulfillment? What habits or patterns hold you back? By identifying these aspects, you create a roadmap for your personal growth. Remember, growth is not about perfection. It's about progress. Celebrate every step you take toward becoming the person you aspire to be. One of the most impactful ways to invest in yourself is to prioritize your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Exercise regularly, eat nourishing foods, and get enough rest. Not to meet societal standards, but to feel strong and energized. Practice mindfulness, journal your thoughts, or seek therapy to nurture your mental health. When you take care of yourself, you send a powerful message. You send a powerful message, invest in your own happiness and health. Pursue your passions and goals relentlessly. Whether it's advancing in your career, learning a new skill, or indulging in a creative hobby, doing what lights you up fuels your sense of purpose. When you're driven by your own ambitions, you exude a magnetic energy that inspires and captivates those around you. A partner who sees you chasing your dreams will admire your determination and support your journey. It's also crucial to cultivate self-confidence. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all. Practice positive self-talk and remind yourself of your achievements. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Confidence isn't just an attractive trait. It's a way of showing the world that you know your worth and won't settle for less. Don't lose sight of the importance of self-respect. Honor your boundaries, uphold your values, and refuse to compromise on what matters most to you. When you respect yourself, you teach others to do the same. This is especially important in relationships. Your partner will treat you as you treat yourself. Show him that you believe you're worthy of love, respect, and effort. Finally, never stop evolving. Life is a journey of continuous growth. Read books, take courses, travel, or try new experiences that challenge your perspective. The more you learn and grow, the more enriched and interesting your life becomes. A queen doesn't stay stagnant. She evolves, adapts, and becomes stronger with every challenge she faces. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself for your own fulfillment, you create a life that feels complete with or without a partner. This self-assurance is incredibly attractive and sets the tone for how you'll be treated. A man who sees you thriving and embracing your power will naturally want to rise to your level. Ultimately, being the best version of yourself is the greatest gift you can offer. Here's the truth: you can't demand to be treated like a queen if you don't first treat yourself that way. Respect yourself, set your standards, and watch as he steps into his role. Remember, you don't chase the crown. You are the crown. It's time to own it. If you're ready to step into your power, hit that like button, share this message with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Stay strong, stay radiant, and claim your throne.